Welcome to the Open Records and Open Meetings module of School-Based Decision-Making Training. This video is designed to help you understand the general requirements of the Open Records and Meetings Acts as they relate to SBDM councils, the procedures and requirements of open, special, and closed meetings, how to write agendas, and how to keep effective minutes. The Kentucky Open Records and Open Meetings Act protect the rights of the general public to know the actions and decisions of its public agencies. School councils and their committees are public agencies and therefore are required to comply with all aspects of the Open Records and Open Meetings Acts. We'll be taking a look at some of the most relevant portions of the Open Meetings Act, which applies to all meetings where a quorum of the membership is present, where public business is being discussed even if no action is taken, and or when actions are taken or decisions are made. When comparing regular and special meetings, you will find that there are many more considerations that must be made for the latter. Regular meetings are held at dates and times on a regular schedule and are listed on a regular meeting schedule that is available to the public. Special meetings are held at dates and times that are not on a regular meeting schedule and can be called by the chairperson or a majority of the council with written notice that includes the date, time, place, and agenda. Note that the agenda cannot be added or amended during the meeting. Written notice must be sent to all members by fax, mail, email, or hand delivery 24 hours in advance. Notice must also be posted at your location and meeting location and delivered to any media outlets that have asked to receive notification of special meetings 24 hours in advance as well. Note that before using email as a method of notification, a written request from the recipient must be on file at the school. Most meetings will be held in open sessions, but there are circumstances which allow for closed sessions. Regular and special meetings must be open to the public, and council and committee decisions must be made in open sessions. However, exceptions are allowed when a closed session is both properly called for and permissible. Closed sessions can be called for any of the 13 permissible reasons outlined in the Open Meetings Act. However, reasons pertaining to councils include discussing actual or potential litigation, discussing the appointment of individuals, or discussing the school's emergency plan. A closed session must be called by announcing a need for closed session, providing a general description of the issue to be considered, identifying the statutory section that allows it, obtaining a motion to go into closed session, and obtaining consensus. During a closed session, the council or committee can discuss only the issue described, and the council or committee must return to open session before taking any action. Your agenda sets out the tasks for each meeting and establishes order so that members and other participants can understand the purpose and goals for the meeting. Each council and committee determines the frequency and agenda for its meetings as required by KRS 160.345. A preliminary agenda can be sent out before the meeting so long as the school council approves it when the meeting begins, and during regular meetings, the council can also revise the agenda. However, agendas for special called meetings cannot be amended once the official notice has been delivered. When preparing an agenda for a meeting, whether it be a regular scheduled meeting or a special called meeting, keep the following in mind. Purpose. Why are we having this meeting? What do we need to achieve? What topics from the last meeting need to be addressed again? And what new topics need to be addressed? Notifications. The date. When will we be meeting? Locations. Where will we be meeting? The starting and ending time. What time will the meeting begin and perhaps end? And media outlet notifications. Have we notified any media outlet that has requested notification? Agenda. What items need to be addressed at every meeting, such as reviewing and approving previous meeting minutes, committee reports, budget items, and new business? What new items should be addressed at this meeting, such as improvement planning, data analysis, or job classifications? And when will the agenda and supporting documents need to be provided to the council members? Keeping accurate minutes is another responsibility of the school council. Minutes are the official record of a school council's decisions. For practical purposes, if the school council minutes do not reflect a decision, then the decision did not occur. First, let's take a look at a few general considerations regarding minutes. Minutes need to be approved after any amendments at the next meeting and must be available to the public immediately after the next meeting. However, it is not required for councils to take minutes in closed sessions. At minimum, minutes should include the council name, the names of the members present, the date of the meeting, and any decision made, including describing any motions and their outcomes. Additionally, it can be helpful to include items such as the time the meeting began and ended, names of others present, a summary of major points made in reports and discussions, the names of people who presented reports, attachments of documents relevant to the group discussions, and a follow-up summary of who agreed to do what and by when. Though detailed minutes are an important component of council meetings, minutes are not meant to be a point-by-point account of discussions specifying who said what in a discussion, a report on off-track discussion, including optional items that could embarrass someone, and/or an opinion of the author of the minutes or any school council member. Having effective meetings is crucial to an SBDM council's work. What happens at a council meeting will have a direct effect on the functioning of the school, and we appreciate your time and commitment. If you have any questions regarding the content of this video, please reach out to the Jefferson County Public Schools Office of School-Based Decision Making at 502-485-3056.